Hello, Cancer. I hope you had a good birthday month. And we're going to give you your 3 cards for the month of August. So your birthday month, July, was really packed, wasn't it? Was interesting, was maybe intense. Hopefully a lot of good things happening, and probably some endings happening too. When you have a full moon eclipse with Cancer Capricorn, it's sort of like the 180, the gates that swing, the precipice. Something has to give, something has to go. New things are opening up. And I hope that all you Cancers, that you had the courage and the support to step forward in your life, and that it's better now than it was at the beginning of the month. I'm a Cancer too, and I just had my 50th birthday, so that was a pretty big deal. Big number and a big deal, and a lot of great stuff happening, and a lot of clearing of energy too. A lot of, yeah. Overall, I'm able to admit that it's things that were overdue that needed to shift. I was confronted to shift them. Other than that, I can tell you a lot of people have been telling me they're having a lot of aches and pains. A lot of people are telling me they're having a lot of dreams and nightmares, and a lot of past memories or people coming back. So you are not alone if that's going on with you. And let's just see what August is going to bring for you. So I'm just burning the sage as usual. If you can see the smoke around you. There we go. There we go. That's a nice one. Okay. And I'm just going to put it around me and around the back. I like to smudge everywhere I can reach. And we do the cards as well. I'll just ask Archangel Michael, with this reading, show us the best path and help us remove anything in, on, or around us no longer for our highest good. All right. Here we go, Cancer. Your first card is the Princess of Discs, or Pentacles. Your second card is the Universe. And your third card is the Aeon, which is the Judgment card. Interesting. Okay, so what we were saying about endings is really affirmed in these cards. Now, the Princess of Pentacles, or Discs, take a look at her. She looks pregnant, so that shows her fertility. She's holding her light wand, and it's facing down towards the earth. It's illuminating the earth and the roots below. She's got her horns, so she looks more mature than your average princess. You know, she's not quite a queen, but she's certainly more mature and grounded than the average princess. She's holding her disc, which can show her wealth, her potential, and she's in the woods. And she's also looking down, but there's all of this light. So what that means to me is that you need to really just take time to make sure that you stay grounded, which might mean disengaging from certain things, people or activities or places that seem exciting, but if they bring out the anxiety or make you hyper or restless in some way, that might not be the energy you need right now. You may need a little more time to just be outside, resting. You might need more stillness. You might need more quiet or time alone, because the Princess of Pentacles, it can be like a very thinking, introspecting kind of card. And it's also just to give yourself a chance to consolidate your energy and your strength for what's to come. The Universe is like a major closing of a chapter of your life. So there's probably a lot of things going on, and you're evaluating a lot of things and people in your life, wondering, you know, do I still want this project? If I do, it's time to take action. If I don't, I should just let it go and sell the, you know, maybe all the supplies that I bought to make sure I do it. Or, you know, you may have something on a shelf that has been sitting there for years, and you still want to do it, or you say you do, but you haven't done it, and you're sitting there going, oh, this is still really me, but I don't have the time, so do I hang on to it for the future, or do I just let it go? And you'll be doing the same thing with maybe places that you work, places that you live. You might be feeling the same with relationships that you're like, you know what, I've outgrown this person, I still love them, but I've outgrown them, or I want something else. And so the universe is a heavy evaluation. Well, heavy, I shouldn't say heavy. It's a lot of evaluating, but it's also a time of decisions. You either decide something is on or it's off. And once you've liberated yourself that way, you have enormous energy. And some of the things that you've decided you want to commit to, you will now have certainty, and they come to fruition because you're ready to act on it. Now, the Judgment card usually comes before the universe, but it's coming after. So this is sort of interesting. Like, you're letting some things end first, and then you're making some new decisions. So it's like a clearing of the. It's like you're clearing the decks. You're washing out the old, and you want to feel that space of like, oh, this is gone. I feel space. I decided. I feel relieved. Okay, now just sit with that. Stay grounded. What do I want next? What else do I need to do to move my life forward? What have I been on hold with? What's a backlog? What thing have I not been deciding or facing or taking action on in a deeper level that would help me really jump forward in my life? That's where you're at. And so it's really a time to stay centered, and that means for me self-care, time alone, rest as much as you can, and allow yourself to be honest how you truly feel and start to make those adjustments, because you're untangling or you're cutting a lot of old cords, and as you do, you're going to see how much light it brings and how many other new things come, new projects, jobs, money, friends, potential, love. It's quite amazing when we let go. And Cancer, we have a hard time letting go. We tend to cling, and we tend to want to work on everything so we don't have to lose something, or but in this case, you've done everything. You're evaluating, and you just let that chapter end, let the door close without judging yourself or anyone else. There's new great things coming, and there's other bigger decisions that are coming up for you. So August, I would say, is a month of get yourself centered, whatever that means to you, and start thinking in the bigger picture. 5-year plan. Start thinking forward. Make strategic decisions for your future. Okay? If you would like a longer reading, something in person or online, I read online and in person in Sainte Anne de Bellevue, which is Montreal West Island. You can reach me at river-rain.com, and I have a list of all the services I offer, including some short videos that explain how I work. And then you can listen to my radio show if you want to hear more. There's 3 years worth of podcasts that you can download on very many topics. And then you could reach me also at Facebook, Clairvoyant Medium Catherine Allen, or on Instagram, now at Catherine River Rain. So I hope you have a wonderful month. We'll see you soon.